Thursday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful shimmered with a mix of nostalgia, reconciliation, and just the right dose of romantic chaos. Love was in the air at Forrester Creations, and so was suspicion, forgiveness, and a few well-timed smirks from those who never quite play by the rules. From Hope and Liam's joyful new chapter to Deacon and Sheila's shock reunion, this was one of those episodes where hearts collided and the past came roaring back. A second chance at forever. Hope Logan was practically glowing as she walked through the Forrester offices, clutching a wedding planner folder like it contained the secrets to her future. After weeks of soul-searching, she and Liam Spencer had finally decided to renew their vows, or as Hope called it, a restart, not a redo. Liam, ever the sentimental romantic, had shown up early, holding 2 steaming coffees and that boyish grin that still melts Hope's heart. Picking an officiant is exactly the hardest part, Liam joked, leaning against the conference table. But knowing us, we'll turn it into a family debate. Hope laughed, her blue eyes softening. We just need someone who knows us, someone who's seen what we've survived. Her voice hinted at the long, winding road they'd traveled. Betrayals, separations, the eternal tug of destiny between Hope and Steffi. Yet on this day, Hope wasn't haunted by ghosts. She was focused on what came next. Brooke walked in just in time to catch the last of the exchange, her smile as luminous as ever. Well, if you're looking for someone who's seen everything, I think I have a few stories to tell, she teased. Hope blushed. Mom, you've officiated enough drama in your life. I'm thinking of asking someone unexpected. Liam raised an eyebrow. Unexpected how? Hope hesitated, then said softly, Ridge. That stopped both Brooke and Liam cold. Ridge Forrester, the man who once tangled with both Brooke and Taylor, who'd played reluctant father figure to Liam and Hope at different points, wasn't exactly known for quiet officiating. But Hope explained her reasoning. He's seen both sides of our families. He's watched me grow, seen Liam change. And after everything, I think it would mean something to have him bless our start as equals. Brooke's eyes misted over. Ridge's blessing, indeed. Meanwhile, in the shadows of Il Giardino. Across town, Deacon Sharp was having a day of his own. The once wayward restaurateur was setting up for a private event at Il Giardino, unaware that fate was about to throw him another curveball. He had just sent the last server home when the door creaked open, a sound that froze him mid-wipe with a bar towel. The silhouette that appeared in the doorway was unmistakable. That cascade of dark curls, that mischievous smirk, and the air of danger that never quite left her. Sheila, Deacon whispered, the name catching in his throat. Her voice was a low purr. Miss me. The moment hung heavy, as though the universe itself exhaled. It had been months since Sheila Carter disappeared, vanishing after her supposed death, only for rumors of sightings to swirl around Lowe's Angels. Deacon had tried to move on, to convince himself he was free of her chaotic love. But here she was, alive, real, and still wrapped in that wild unpredictability that both thrilled and terrified him. He finally found his voice. You shouldn't be here. You're supposed to be. Gone, Sheila finished, stepping closer. Honey, I've been gone before. You should know better than to believe everything you hear. Her laugh was soft, but her eyes glittered with something far deeper. Pain, longing, maybe even regret. Deacon's walls crumbled as fast as his resolve. You faked your death again. Do you have any idea what that did to me? I did it for us, she said simply. To keep us safe, to give us a chance. Safe, he let out a broken laugh. Nothing about us has ever been safe. Sheila walked right up to him, her hand tracing his jawline. Maybe not, but it's real. And that was it. One touch, one heartbeat, and all his carefully constructed barriers dissolved. The two fell into an embrace that was both passionate and dangerous, like fire meeting gasoline. Their reunion wasn't just romantic, it was reckless. And yet, in typical bold and beautiful fashion, it was utterly irresistible. Back at Forrester Creations, a shimmer of trouble. While Hope and Liam continued daydreaming about floral arrangements and wedding playlists, Ridge walked in, unaware he was about to be volunteered for wedding duty. Hope smiled nervously. Ridge, we have a favor to ask. He arched a brow. That usually means I'm about to regret saying yes. Liam chuckled. We were hoping you'd officiate our wedding. Ridge was visibly taken aback. You want me? I'm not exactly the poster boy for lasting marriages. That's exactly why, Hope replied gently. You've learned what not to do, you've seen what love costs and what it's worth. For a moment, Ridge was quiet, visibly touched. Brooke looked on, tears gathering as she saw her daughter reach out with grace and forgiveness, a reflection of her own growth. Ridge finally nodded. Then it would be my honor. A warm embrace sealed the decision. Brooke beamed, her family moment restored at least for now. But unbeknownst to the happy trio, trouble was already brewing. In the hallway, Thomas Forrester had overheard just enough to know that Hope and Liam's renewed vows were back on. His jaw clenched, the faintest trace of longing shadowing his eyes. Despite his attempts to move forward, that one truth never changed. He still loved Hope. And watching her walk down the aisle toward Liam again would be its own private heartbreak. As Thomas turned away, his phone buzzed with a text. It was from Paris Buckingham. Need to talk. It's about your sister and Deacon. His stomach dropped. Whatever it was, he knew the next wave of drama was already forming. Back to Deacon and Sheila, the storm rekindled. At Il Giardino, the lights dimmed and a candle flickered between Deacon and Sheila. Their reunion, though passionate, was tinged with uncertainty. Sheila, what's your plan this time? Deacon asked quietly. Because if you think we can just pick up where we left off. We can, she interrupted, her eyes fierce. Deacon, you said once that love like ours doesn't die. You were right. He sighed, torn between desire and dread. It doesn't die, but it can destroy everything around it. Sheila leaned in, her lips curving. Then let's burn it all down together. The words hung in the air like a promise, or a threat. Outside, the wind picked up, rattling the windows as if the universe itself knew what this reunion would unleash. Closing moments, 2 paths, 1 storm. As the episode drew to close, The Bold and the Beautiful gave fans one of its signature crosscut finales. At Forrester Creations, Hope and Liam danced under soft lighting, imagining their new beginning. This time, Hope whispered, no more ghosts, no more past. At Il Giardino, Deacon and Sheila kissed fiercely, the past alive and breathing between them. 2 couples, 2 versions of love, one pure and hopeful, one dark and dangerous, moving toward inevitable collision. And as the camera panned out, a storm rolled across Los Angeles, lightning flashing against the skyline. Because on The Bold and the Beautiful, even love stories written in light always find their shadow.